I got some time out, so I'm gonna explain SAAG to you.
So I've sketched it out behind my prescription. Anyways, SAAG is serum albumin minus ascitic fluid albumin. Alright. So this will tell you the value of this. If it's less than 1.1 or more than 1.1, will tell you the etiology of the ascites that is happening. So I've divided it into pressure stuff and inflammatory stuff. Pressure stuff is basically whenever the portal pressure is high, that is causing the ascites. And inflammatory stuff is obviously inflammation and there's exudation of fluid which is causing the ascites. So now let's just imagine that this is a random vessel. Portal pressure increases, there's increase in hydrostatic pressure here. There is transudation of fluid. Your proteins are too big to come out. There is barely any protein in the ascitic fluid, which is why the difference here that you see is more. Whereas in inflammatory things, there is exudation. So the protein is also coming out. So what happens is the amount of protein in the ascitic fluid is also more, which is why when you subtract the amount from the serum albumin, then you will get a quantity that is lesser than 1.1. I hope you understood that. Now we answer one more question. Why is nephrotic syndrome included in this? It's because in general in nephrotic syndrome, the total protein is so less that this value becomes less than 1.1. You can further classify this based on if its etiology is cardiac or non-cardiac. The amount of protein in the ascitic fluid is high, and whenever it's a cardiac cause, it's a post-hepatic cause which causes increase in the pressure within the hepatic sinusoids, and that causes protein-rich lymphatic fluid to also come out, which is why the amount of protein in the ascitic fluid will be higher. So causes such as congestive heart failure, constrictive pericarditis, tamponade, etc. Now when it comes to a purely cirrhotic or liver based cause, that is a pre or intrahepatic cause, these hepatic sinusoids are fibrosed, which is why that extra protein that is coming out is reduced, and that is why the total protein in the ascitic fluid itself will be lesser. I hope this makes sense. If nothing makes sense, you can reply in the comments. Bye.